She has been enjoying a baby moon in Monaco with her Hot Felon beau and her family. And Chloe Green was spotted holding what appears to be a vape pen to her lips as she relaxed on her billionaire father Phillip Green's luxury super yacht on Saturday. Representatives for Chloe did not reply to repeated requests for comment from MailOnline. Sources close to Phillip Green earlier furiously dismissed reports speculating about the pictures as nonsense. The former made-in Chelsea star topped up her tan while holding the apparent vape pen to her mouth. It's not known if the vape pen was empty.The. Topshop heiress displayed her burgeoning bump in a blue tie-dye playsuit as she sat on the decking of the multi-million-pound boat. She let her long brunette locks cascade over her shoulders and appeared to opt for minimal makeup for their jaunt. A study for the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention released last year suggested vaping, while pregnant, could cause babies to be born with disfiguring birth defects to their faces and heads. The researchers found that exposure to e-cigarette vapor damaged cells that would eventually become facial features in ways that could cause facial clefts and uneven growth of facial structures. Meanwhile, Jeremy seemed enthralled by the breathtaking views of the Mediterranean coastline, showing off his rippling physique by going shirtless and donning a pair of checkered shorts. A super yacht, by definition, has to be 24 meters in length, but according to The Guardian, Sir Philip's vessel is 90 meters. It has a swimming pool, a helipad, 3 lifts, 6 luxury cabins and a crew of 40. He has a net worth of £3.6 billion. Earlier this year it was claimed that Chloe is not only expecting her first child with Jeremy, but is engaged to the former convict as well. The family are fully on board planning a wedding, and Tina, Chloe's mother, is looking forward to being a grandmother, a source told the Daily Mail. Chloe has been telling everyone that she is having a little boy. Ahead of the impending arrival of their little one, the couple have been spending time in Monaco, relaxing at their own apartment in the same block, where her parents own a £7 million penthouse. Earlier this month, the former gang member said he couldn't be happier to be welcoming a child with his heiress girlfriend. Speaking to FV magazine, model said, "I've never been in this place mentally, emotionally, physically, that I'm in right now. I've never been in such an amazing place." Adding his final thoughts on what love means to him, Meeks added, "Love means everything, everything to me. It's what keeps people alive, it's what keeps people going, to love and to be loved." Chloe and Jeremy are said to have first set their eyes on each other at the Cannes Film Festival in May 2017, where the Hot Felon was modeling for Phillip Plein.Jailbird Jeremy earned the dubious accolade of the world's hottest felon when his mugshot went viral in 2014. Once a member of the North Side Crips street gang in California, Meeks was described as one of the most violent criminals in the Stockton area before he was jailed for possessing a firearm. He was released from prison in 2016 saying that he had found God before quickly securing a 6-figure modeling job and ditching his wife and family when he met Chloe. Vaping while pregnant risks birth defects. According to medical study, vaping while pregnant could cause babies to be born with disfiguring birth defects to their faces and heads, a new study suggests. The researchers found that exposure to e-cigarette vapor damaged cells that would eventually become facial features in ways that could cause facial clefts and uneven growth of facial structures. As e-cigarettes become increasingly popular alternatives to cigarettes, the Virginia Commonwealth University (VCU) study adds to mounting evidence that vaping is not an entirely safe replacement for more traditional tobacco products. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) and doctors already recommend that no form of smoking, including vaping, is safe for pregnant women, but this study gives early tangible evidence of the risks of the little studied e-cigarettes. As many as 19.4% of young adults thought that e-cigarettes caused no harm, according to CDC data collected between 2013 and 2014. More than half of the same age group, 18 to 24, believed that they were only moderately harmful. Studies have shown that e-cigarette vapor does have fewer toxins, but the products are so new that their effects aren't fully understood. Led by senior author Dr. Amanda Dickinson, the VCU study tested the responses of animal embryos to e-cigarette vapor. They found that mixture of liquids to create the novel flavors of e-cigarette vapor were responsible for the worst damage to the developing animals. Most flavors led to only minor effects, like slightly smaller than normal faces. But one unnamed flavor in particular consistently caused the most damage. All of the frogs exposed to that flavor had significant facial clefts. E-cigarettes use a heating mechanism to heat e-liquids and convert them into flavored vapor. The liquids contain nicotine, as well as propylene, glycol, vegetable glycerin and flavoring compounds. The ingredients used to make the various flavors are a bit of a mystery, but one 2014 study revealed that at least one worrisome ingredient was common. That research analyzed 159 varieties of flavored vape liquids and found that more than two-thirds used a compound called diacetyl, which is linked to a popcorn lung. The VCU study notes the popcorn lung effect, as well as previous research linking flavoring in e-liquids to heart effects in developing zebrafish, brain development delays in mice, and the release of at least 2 carcinogens. The researchers tested 6 different e-liquids, with nicotine strengths varying from 6 mg per milliliter to 24 and 1 or more flavoring additives. 2 varieties had only 1 flavor each, red tobacco and menthol. They also tested a liquid flavored with both milk and dark chocolate, and one with melon and candy. The most dramatic defects were tied to the 2 liquids with the greatest number of different flavors. One used strawberry, almond, caramel, vanilla, biscuit and Vienna cream flavorings, and the other had cereal, berries, cream and citrus. Both of the many flavored varieties led to dramatically cleft faces or other facial birth defects in the frogs they were tested on, which, the authors hypothesized, are translatable to human embryos. Specifically, we believe that when a pregnant woman vapes, the fetus would be exposed to similar concentrations of chemicals as the frogs in their experiment were. Facial and mouth clefts are gaps in the middle of the face that can affect both soft muscle and skin tissue and bones. They are rare in humans, affecting only about 1 in every 150,000 babies born worldwide. Depending on how severe the cleft is, they may be reparable with surgery, but if left untreated can also make it difficult for people with cleft faces and palates to eat, make them prone to ear infections and hearing loss, speech and language impairments and dental problems. E-cigarettes are generally perceived by the public as safe for recreational use and only associated with mild effects when used during pregnancy, wrote the study authors. The work we have done here contradicts this perception and has the potential to inform public policy regarding the distribution and regulation of the e-cig market.